Hello YouTube, welcome to a look at the week ahead with Whispering Spirits by Psychic Medium Dawny. It's good to be here. I'm not sure if anybody's going to pop on, so I'm going to give it a few moments just to see if anybody pops on. The deck that I'm using is the Animal Wisdom Tarot deck. I will be referring to my book because it is a deck that I am getting used to, and I do absolutely love this deck. The cards are absolutely beautiful. Look at them. That's a lovely wrap there with the Four Apostles. So let's get them all up the right way while we wait to see if somebody pops on. And then we'll begin. I don't do reverse with these yet because I'm still getting used to the cards. So make them all up the right way. Somehow they get a bit of a midi muddle. Please find me on Facebook under Whispering Spirits by Psychic Medium Dawny. I go live on there daily with free readings. Not sure if anybody is going to pop on. I don't know. Should do this before I come live, really, but you know how it is. It's one of my favourite tarot decks. I like the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, but I think that it comes across sometimes a bit scary to some people, that deck. So quite interesting to see what the week has in store for us. I know many of us have a lot of things going on, so let's almost got to do this before I come on. I don't think anybody's going to join me. I don't even know if there's a way I can share this while I'm live. Let's have a look. What does that one do? Ah, yes, I can share it while I'm live. Oh, cool. So let's share the live. I didn't realize I could do that. And let's just share it, and then I'll come back over. Bear with me, guys, and share it to my page. Paste. And I'm live now. Okay, that's that posted there. Right, okay, let's finish straighten up my cards, and then we'll do a look at the week ahead. Well, it's going to be what do we need to think about, then we'll be looking at what we need to do, and then what the challenge is that lies ahead for us. Hiya, I'm live on YouTube.
When you lady, you ready?
Is Mum here?
No, well at least 15 minutes.
She's only got, I'm going to have to end this, aren't I?
Clothes on?
And bear with me, guys, I'll be with you. Yeah, she is dressed. Andy, say hello.
Hello.
Hi, is that Athena Karna? So I wait to see if a few more people come. I've only just realised how to share the YouTube channel. So welcome, guys. I'm going to do a look at the week ahead. We're going to look at what we need to think about, what we need to do, and what challenges lie ahead. And I am offering this spread for only £5 at the moment. Okay. Right, what's the matter? So let's begin. Thank you for subscribing. Is it Athena? Athena Karina. Bit of a mouthful. So let's start. I am using the Animal Wisdom Tarot deck. Okay. And that's the dog just come in, I think. Quite busy minute at the minute. Kids will be going off in a minute, and then I'm going to be live on my business page, Whispering Spirits by Psychic Medium Dawny. I should post the link in the comments, but I don't know if I can. AKA Louise. Okay, I'm going to call you Louise then. So let's do this, look at the week ahead, and then we'll move on and I'll pull you a card straight. Okay. So here we go. What we need to think about, what we need to do, and what challenges lie ahead. So we've got the Coyote, which is the trickster. Let's come up first. Okay, this card represents what we need to think about. Okay, so the trickster instantly tells me to be careful of those snidey, sneaky people that we may have in and around us. Okay, and the Coyote is a major Arcania card. When I find it, I have to refer to my books. I'm still learning these cards. I always say the more you use them, the more you get used to them. Okay, so what am I looking for? The trickster. I think the trickster represents. I'm not even going to try and guess. I can't remember. I think it's the fool. I think it represents the fool. To be honest. Where are we? Where's it gone? I can't even find it now. The trickster. Where are you? It's hiding in my book. There it is. Yeah, it represents the fool. So this is to think about ourselves, asking us to not be afraid to take chances. Think about what the outcome would be if we went forward with whatever it is that's playing on our mind. And I feel that sometimes we want to do something, but we're afraid to do it because we're afraid of what the outcome of it's going to be. And sometimes the outcome doesn't always go the way that we want it to. So it's kind of about taking a chance and not being afraid to take risks. Sometimes we need to see the funny side of a situation. If it don't work out, try and laugh it off and then go back and start again. But never be afraid to try new things. And I do think this week is a perfect time for us to be thinking about, what we've always wanted to do and about taking that first step and about going with what we feel is right for ourselves. It says in here, the coyote's appearance signifies enthusiasm, stimulating opportunities that are yours, and to take a chance might be on a new job, a journey, relationship. And it reminds us that some things aren't always what they seem. So even though it might seem like an idea, make sure you do a bit more research into it, and just to make sure that it is what you really want to do. Because sometimes we make decisions and choices, and then we're like, once you've done that decision, sometimes it's hard to, you can't go back, so you have to see it through to completion. And the coyote is also about teaching that even by doing nothing at all, everything will be done. So sometimes we don't even need to do anything because it's going to be done for us. As I do feel it's telling us also that we have a great support system around us. So even if we're finding something a bit of a struggle, there's somebody will take over and help us foresee it through to completion. Now we're now moving on to the second card, which is what do we need to do? And the card that's come up here is the salamander. I can't say the word. Salamander. Okay, salamander. And this is a two of branches. And this card represents in here. Let me just find it. The two of branches. Represents wands, okay? And this one is telling us that we have a choice. We always have a choice of whether we go forward or whether we stay where we are. We always have a choice in what we want to do. Know that it's all about, again, taking risks. Sometimes we have that fear inside of us that we're afraid to move forward with a risk. It says that the salamander, I think I say it right, style is steady yet dynamic insight and self-assurance. It encourages us to remember who we are and assures us that we have inner reassurance to make wise, informed decisions. Survey your surroundings, attune to your awareness. Prepare a plan, okay? As I say, always plan ahead. Like we said with the first card, do your research, make sure that it is what you truly want to go forward with. So that was where the planning stage comes into it. It also is about balance, okay? It's not all about giving. Sometimes we need to receive as well. And if somebody is going to offer you a helping hand in order seeing this through to completion, don't be afraid to accept it. Now, the last card, which is the stork, this represents challenge, and this is the Ace of Feathers. And this card represents, are we, feathers? Not the back feathers, I think we're fine. Here we go. The Ace of Feathers. This is asking us to make sure that we can see clearly what it is that we're doing. Sometimes we go into starting things blindfolded. We don't kind of see what's going to be at the end. It's about focusing, get better insight, as I've already said anyway with the other cards. So again, planning, getting insight, understand what it is that we want to do. It says here the stork's graceful flight invites us to soar above mental and chatter and confusion, to sail easily through conflicts and diversions. Loud words and frenzied actions are unnecessary. Use the stork's elegance to express yourself fluently and to exude your inner strength calmly, peacefully in every aspect of your life. So I feel what they're saying as a whole is that we need to plan ahead. Okay, so next week we need to plan ahead. Make sure that any decisions that we're going to make, they are the right choice and decisions for ourselves. Don't be afraid to allow other people to come in and help us. And sometimes, as I said, we need to take risks in order to see things through to completion. But I always say before you make any decisions in anything that you're about to do, always do your homework first. So I do hope that resonates, and I would like to see how that goes for you guys next week. I want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm going to pull your card now, Louise. It's just going to be a quick one card general reading. Just see what comes up for you. If you would like to book a more in-depth reading, I do take private bookings on my Facebook page. So please do pop over to there. There is, when you click on one of my lives, there's a little thing on the front screen that will tell you, say Facebook, which takes to my Facebook page, but also on some of my videos there is the link. If I remember to put them up. In my homepage on Facebook is Whispering Spirits by Psychic Medium Dawning. Okay, let's see what comes up for you, my darling. Can you fly me out a card, please? Let's see if we can get the fly out for you today. Okay. This one. We've got the polar bear, which is the seeker of shells for you, my darling. And this card is telling me for you. Let's have a look. Shells represents cups. Okay. And this is asking you to explore. Don't be afraid to explore more into, I want to say, a project that you've already started. And I do feel that I want to say you're finding this project that you started or new found interest a little bit, I want to say it's a little bit out of the ordinary in some people's eyes. But know that if you're comfortable with it, keep going with it, because I do feel that while you're working on this, it's putting you in your happy space. It's putting you in a place where you can sit and smile and be, I want to say, in your own little world. It's like you quite happy and contented. I want to say often enough you're quite happy and contented anyway, unless somebody comes along and disturbs you. It's like, this is my time. Back off and leave me alone. It says that this card tells me that you're open to love. So what I mean by this is you're open to give anybody a chance, okay? Even though they might have done wrong in the past, you're a person that will never judge people for the past. You always give somebody a chance, and if they blow that chance, I'm afraid that they're out of your life for good. They'll only have to muck up. I did say muck. They only have to muck up once. Once they do that, the trust is gone. There's no coming back. So I do feel you're very you sometimes find it hard to trust people anyway. So for you to allow them that first chance, I want to say they should look at it as a privilege. Okay. I also feel that you're discovering yourself as well. It's almost like you are finding your feet. You're finding and discovering who you truly are. Because I do feel for a long time, you kind of felt a little bit out of all sorts. You kind of felt like you weren't even from here. You could be in a room full of people and it'd be like, hello, I'm here, so to speak. You felt that you often would get ignored. I feel it's more so because you were in your own, I don't know if dimension is the right word, but kind of, I want to say awakening. You're finding yourself, realizing that you do actually belong, but you belong, and what your purpose is. So I do feel you're now trying to do what you can in order to fulfill that purpose. But I also want to say, don't try to go forward too quickly. Go forward at a pace that suits you. Don't feel that you have to know everything straight away. Just because you have found what you can do and what you're good at, it doesn't mean that you have all the necessary knowledge to go with it. So always do your homework and ask like-minded people questions. Sometimes we don't understand something, but we kind of put it over our head and move on to the next. Don't. Make sure, I want to say it, make sure you understand something before you move on to the next thing. So you have a clear understanding of what it is that you are aware of, what you're achieving, and what your energy is telling you. And always listen to your body's vibrations. I do feel that you get a lot of messages through um, vibrations of your body, like for some reason when I say twitches, you'd often get like a funny twitch in the arm or something, and it has, I want to say it has a meaning. What meaning is, I'm not quite sure. It's kind of telling you that, hey, there's somebody here I want to talk to you, so to speak. And I want to say more so from the spirit world. Okay. I also feel that you're very passionate in a lot of things you do. You do when you start something, you give it your all. You like to see things through to completion, no matter how hard things get. And I want to say that there are a lot of people around you that look up to you and they envy you for what you do. And I do feel that you are very good at pushing people in the right direction. And I do feel that a lot of people do come to you also for advice. I do hope that makes sense to you, my darling. And we have the polar bear, the seeker of shells, my lovely, for you. I like the hand, tummy. Margie, are you still here, sweet? If Margie is still watching, I'll pull you a card as well, sweet. And then I'll do Tammy. And then I'm going to wait for the kids to get picked up. And then I'm going to be probably go live on the page. I'm glad I found the share button now. So when I'm live on here, I can share to my Facebook page. So that is awesome. Let's just see if she's here. And the comments are real time on here. So as soon as you comment, they come up and I see them straight away. Healing tonight, guys. Please go across to my Facebook page. Pop your name down on the healing list there, please. If you'd like to be involved in the healing this evening, which will take place live. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Facebook at around 10:30 p.m. Okay. Okay, Marjorie. Let's see what comes up for you. Oh, there we go. We have got for you, Marjorie, when I pick it up, the Nurturer of Feathers. Okay, so what is this card telling me for you, Nurturer of Feathers? It is a major, no, it's not major arcana card, I lied, sorry. That's my pickles going in and out there. People say, oh, they're a ghost. Yes, if you like and subscribe to my channel, it does notify you. Of course it does. And on the page, on the Facebook page, if you click follow, and on the drop down menu, it will say see first. If you click that, you get notified straight away. Yeah, it does notify you if now I'm able to share it, of course, so people know that I'm here. Hang on, baby. My dog wants to go out, but she's gonna have to just wait a moment. IBS. Where are we? All feathers. Back this way. I'm absolutely loving this thing. Wait a minute, baby. Hang on. True feathers. Hang on. Let me just let the dog out a minute. Hang on. I'll be back. Back. Okay. Nurture of feathers. Here we go. Okay, it's about trusting your intuition, Margie. I feel that you have been having these feelings about someone or something the past couple of days, and I do feel that you try. It's like you're trying to tell yourself that it's wrong. The feelings that you're getting about the situation is wrong. It's like you want to turn the other cheek. You want to pretend it's not happening, but I do feel that you need to listen to what your intuition is telling you, because it's absolutely spot on. And I do feel it's not what you want to be knowing or experiencing, but know that you need to just go with it. This card's about honesty and being truthful, not only with yourself but with the person that it involves. I do feel that if you feel that you need to get something off your chest, or you need to tell them something in order to help them more so go in the right direction, then do so. Okay. I'm also getting here that I want to say movement, and I'm not sure, and I'm feeling it's movement more so towards heading in the right direction. I do feel that you started out on the right foot before, but ended up realizing that you started swaying off into a different direction. So you've done what you needed to do in order to get yourself back on the right track. So you should be proud of yourself, like, because sometimes I want to say it's okay to slip sometimes, but as long as we make sure that we're aware of what we're doing, we get ourselves back to where I'm also feeling that you're very determined at the moment, and I feel more so determined to stop somebody around you from falling into the same trap that you find yourself into. I want to say you, and the trap that I'm referring to isn't recent that you've got yourself into. I would say it's gone back a few years, and I feel that you're seeing somebody else going through and doing the same thing. So you're kind of getting them back onto track as well as you have done yourself recently. I hope that resonates with you, my darling, and that was a card that came up for you. Back in again already? You want to come up? Come on up. Say hi. You go say hi. Hmm? Gonna let mummy sit down? Oh, there we go. Okay, who else have we got on here? Tammy, hi, sweet. Would you like a card, my darling? Tammy, would you like me to pull your card, sweet pea? You're welcome, Margie, my darling. Please do pop across to my page. That'd be fantastic. I'm going to be live on there in about half hour. It's quiet today. I've got no bookings in today, so I can come on and off live all day long. There, that's Pickles. She's a Bull Mastiff cross Jack Russell, so I think that makes her a Jack Bull. Okay, Tammy, I'm going to put your card straight. What message do we have for Tammy today? Okay, we have for you, Tammy, the Sacred Beetle, which is the Ten of Branches, my darling. Okay? Which room do you want, Pickles? Ten of Branches. Sink down in the chair because she takes the room up. Ten of Branches. Okay, this is about growth, and I do feel that it's like you started, I want to say things started off moving slowly for you, but suddenly things have had a big burst, and it's like everything is coming at you at once at the moment, Tammy. I do feel that you need to just embrace what's going on, and I do feel there's been some big changes occurring for you. And I feel these big changes, I want to say, are having an effect on your emotions because you wasn't expecting it. It's almost like things came into play. Um, let me just finish this quickly for you, Tammy, because I did the mum. Hang on, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes, Tammy. Oh, gone. Oh, everybody just. Oh, I thought you all disappeared. Tell me I'm back. Right, where was I with your card? Yeah, the kids have just gone now. The kids have just gone. Thank you for staying, guys. Your card. Um, I was saying about transformation and growth. It's like you turn things around massively, and big changes have happened. And I feel that although you're finding it hard to settle into these changes, you're there. Okay, you're more there than you are giving yourself credit for. And because I had to make you wait, I'm gonna put you another card, 3P, and we got Earth Mother, the cow. I'm not saying that you're a cow, because I'm not that cruel. We got the cow. These cards are absolutely lovely, aren't they? And this is a major arcana card. So this again, this is relating to big changes, and I feel that been happening, and I know it hasn't been an easy road for you, and I feel that you are still trying to. I want to say the dust is still settling. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. The dust still settling. Things aren't what they were. You can feel more now at ease and loved. Okay, this card is about finding the love and trusting people. You're finding that your trust issues aren't as bad as what they were. It's almost like you are a whole new person. It's like somebody has changed your whole outlook on a lot of things, and I feel that you still got that barrier up, but you're a lot better than what you was. I want to say your anxiety has improved as well. It's almost like you're feeling more confident within yourself. You're feeling much better in how you present yourself. You're taking care of yourself in the way that you should do. Everything is back as it should be, and you need to believe that you. I want to say, Tammy, that you're beautiful not only on the outside, but you're beautiful on the inside too. And if people don't want to see the goodness in you, then they're not even worth your time or energy. I do feel there are a lot of people that you've cut cords away from you, you've cut away from your life, and I do feel you're feeling so much better in yourself. It's almost like, as I said, a whole new you. I'm hearing myself, a whole new world. I don't know the song very well, but in that of mermaids, is it a whole new world? I don't know, but that's the song I'm hearing for you. It's like you've gone to sleep one night, woke up, and everything is different for your in yourself. It's I'm seeing um everything's changed. It's like you woke up in a different place. Everything is good for you, and I'm seeing things are still looking up. Yes, that's the words I was looking for. Thank you, Tommy. A bell has been lifted. Whole big weight off your shoulders. I know what you meant. A bell. A whole big weight off your shoulders. And you didn't need anybody to do it for you. You did it yourself. And I want to say, be proud of the person that you are today, the person that you're going to become, and of the person that you was. Because without being that person that you was, or for your past, it wouldn't make you the person that you are today. It has made you stronger, better, and more determined in order to do things for yourself. And I feel that you've also realized that you don't have to do things to keep other people happy. You do them because of you, because that's what's important. Oh, Tommy, I want to sit here and smile because it's not easy to make changes, especially when you feel that you have to do them all on your own. You know, where you should have had the support, it kind of faded away. You know, it's like when you needed help, where was everybody? If they needed help, you're there on the ball. I'm absolutely loving these cards, Margie. I've started using them a lot lately, and I know I refer to the book, and I just go by the keywords, and I absolutely love this deck. Yeah, the cards are absolutely beautiful. I like animals anyway; they're kind of cute, aren't they? So thank you guys for joining me here. I'm going to start doing a few more lives on here because I do feel it gets quieter, and I can give you a bit more attention and whatnot, and I can focus a bit more with the cards. When sometimes when I'm live on Facebook, everything goes a little bit quick sometimes, doesn't it? So, but I like it over here. This is a very safe platform. Over here, we don't get no trolls coming in. We don't get none of that here at the moment. It's very quiet. It's fantastic. I will be live doing healing on the page. And do you guys like bingo? That's what I was going to ask you. Do you like bingo? Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. If you like bingo, I'm doing a bingo night on Tuesday at 10 p.m. British Standard Time. I think we're all same time zone here. I'm not quite sure. A British Standard time zone. In the US, that would be 5 p.m. in the afternoon. £1 for 5 numbers, which equals 1 line, and £2 for 3 lines. Oh, have you never played bingo? Oh, tell me what it is. What you would do is you pick 5 numbers for £1, or which would equal a line. So you could do 15 numbers and 5 numbers on each line. Okay, you have them written down your end. I have them written down my end. Okay, and then I get a bingo calling thing up on Google, which calls the numbers like Lex 11, blah blah blah. And if you've got that number in your line, you mark it off. Obviously, I'll have a record of your numbers as well, and you mark that off. And when you mark 5 numbers off in a line, you type bingo, and you win. And the prizes are a reading of your choice. So you might want a photo reading, you might want a psychic reading, you might want a card reading, of any area of your life that you choose. So you pick your reading if you win. And I said if enough people play, I could also do a cash prize. Yay! But I feel the more I do it, the more people will obviously get involved and play. I want to make my lives and have some more fun, rather than it being so serious all the time. Serious can sometimes get a bit boring, can't it? So I am open to any ideas that anybody. How much is that in US dollars? Let me just get my phone. Somebody answer the phone. Let's see in a minute, Mr. Abraham. Let's have a look. I'll go for £2 for 3 lines, okay? Because you're better off getting 3 lines, for sure. Or if you've never played before, you can get 1 line. Let's have a look. Where are we? Google. Okay, let's have a look. £2 in US dollars.
2 British pounds equals 2 United States dollars and 63 cents.
$2.63. That's good, isn't it? I've got dog shut in the bathroom. Hang on. Come on. My dog's always shutting herself up. Okay, can you're on the page, aren't you, Margie? Let me write your name down a minute, and I'll message me on the page, then I can get your name down, sweet pea. Alright. Go to my Facebook page, Whispering Spirits by Psychic Medium Dawney. Thank you, Margie. This is why I also love doing FaceTime readings, where we connect via video call. Thank you, guys. Write your name down. Put your name down, Margie, and then please inbox me via the page 3P. Payments can be made. Obviously, you're in the States, so either circle.com, which I do prefer, or to my partner's PayPal account. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to log off here now. I'm going to take a half-hour break a minute, and then I'm going to go live on the page. I've got no bookings in today, so why not? I love reading, and I love reading for you guys, and I love being on here with you all as much as I can. May even have a sing-song this afternoon. Now the kids are gone, I can concentrate. Even though they don't affect me when I'm working, they absolutely love it. In fact, they have a huge interest in what I do. They come in and I do get a bit, ooh, 'cause I get a bit touchy-feely with my crystals and stuff. But Circle.com is an app that you download straight. Circle.com. The only thing that you will need then, once you get the app down on your phone, you can either use my mobile number, or you can use my email address, which is whisperingspirits3 at gmail.com. My mind went blank. I'll write the email in here for you if you like, Sri. I'll put my email in. Don't want to be giving me mobile number out over here, see? I'll be having anybody, all sorts of people ringing me. Whispering Spirits, Whispering Spirits 3 at Gmail. But do not go to use this email for PayPal, because it's my partner's PayPal that I use. I haven't got one. Well, I have, but where I've used it so much, they want me to send them in passport or something so I can get the thingy lifted. And I ain't got a passport. I can't afford one. I don't earn enough to get a passport. They're like nearly £100, I think, aren't they? So, but as soon as I do it, I'll be back using my own one. So that is the email to use on Circle.com, my darling. Okay, do take care, guys. It's been lovely for you being here. My PayPal is, let me type it in. I don't know if you can click the links on here. I don't know if I can write links in here. I'm not sure. I'll give it a go. Hang on. Well, the email for PayPal. That's what you want, isn't it? Hang on. The email for PayPal is. Just type it in for you, sweet. What are you whining at, baby girl? Hang on, darling. She's going out. She knows it's rat season. She's going out hunting rats. Is what she does. Let me put next trip PayPal so you know this is for PayPal. They're both different. It's Andrew.Hodge66. And then I need you to inbox me your numbers, okay, Margie? I'm gonna have to come off here now. I didn't realize we've been on 40 minutes. We've been on there. I haven't even done many readings, but it's good to chat. I love chatting. It's good, isn't it? So and I'll be back on Facebook in about half an hour, guys. Let's say I'll be back live on Facebook at 5:15, which is my time, which would be 1:15 your time, Margie. All right, my darling. Speak to you soon. Love, light, blessings to all of you. Bye bye.